This is the oldest mosque in the United States and in the entire continent of North America.
And to our surprise, the Mother Mosque of America is located in a city in eastern Iowa.
So today, we took a drive up north to check it out and meet the Imam, who was loyal to the place since the beginning.
Welcome to the Mother Mosque of America. Long time ago, the community decided to build a Nadi al-Islam, a social club, and just to teach their kids and their younger one the traditions and the culture. So in 1925, they start an organization that is called the Rose of Fraternity, Jam'iyyat Zahrat al-Ihsan. Now let's look at these pictures. This is here the opening of the mosque, which they opened in 1934. And in the mosque they start teaching the Arabic language. They start teaching the Quranic reading. In 1936, these two boys, Hussein Shuranek and Abdullah Agra, they did read the Quran from A to Z in Arabic, and that's the article in the newspaper. And they did make a party, celebration, La Khitmat al-Quran, Khitmat al-Quran. Every Thursday night was a family night. So every Thursday they come and they join here in this place. The mosque, they called it An-Nadi al-Islami because of the fact they have two floors, one social and one religious and educational. You can see the kids and the coffee giving to. This is in the 40s, where the culture in America at that time, they describe it as melting pot. Everybody comes from everywhere. They have to melt, dissimulate, and then become American. So if you don't do this, you lose your business, and sometimes you lose your life, because they were prejudiced at that time. It was tough, I am telling you. So the Arabs, they were in between. Look at the ladies here. None of them has hijab. Why? Because that's the culture. I can't. But inside the mosque, some of the old put their hijab, especially when they want to do the prayers. Upstairs was the area for the prayers. This place served 40 years. And then in the 70s, they said, this mosque is small. There are so many immigrants start coming in. So in 1965, they bought a big land, several acres on the southwest side, and they built something called Islamic Center of Cedar Rapids, ICCR. And so what to do with this old building? They said, well, we sell it. So they sold it. It became a teenage club, then a refugee center, then it became rented by church. This is how it was as a church. And so I was the imam at the Islamic Center, and somebody called saying, why don't you take care of the mosque? And I said, it is clean. They said, no, the one on 9th Street. So I came here and I found that the building is decaying and falling apart. So we asked for the owner and we told him to sell the mosque for us. And immediately he liked that, so we bought the building and we start renovation and restoration to bring it back as a mosque. So this is the old mosque comes to life in Cedar Rapids. And this was like a week from the day of opening. February 15, 92, this was a new era. The mosque, the Mother Mosque was opened, and it was like 15 below zero when we have the celebration. But we made it. Alhamdulillah, the mosque was open. We started doing conferences. Then in 2017, when Mr. Trump comes in, a lot of hate, a group and a lot of calls, not to the mosque here, but in Des Moines, other areas. Threat letters and this and that, Islamophobia. So from Greenville town, Greenville has a college in it, near Des Moines. But the town there, a church, say, Imam, we don't like what we hear. Can we come and support the Muslims and come to the Mother Mosque as symbolic of Islam in America? I said, okay, yes. So they came and they hugged the mosque as a human shield. It was a big day. Now, this is the Arabs. Arab can be Muslim, Arab can be Christian. This is the Imam at that time, and this is the Christian Orthodox. This was in 1936, and it was a nice gathering for the Arab community. Make the youth to have maybe potential wife or potential husband to know each other, potential wife.
Look how fast this man smiles when the Imam mentions potential wife. Ya Allah. Akhi Jibreel, may Allah grant you a pious wife, man. Everyone watching say Ameen.
This is the old mosque where we are now. And this is the new building that will be on the lot here. So we want to keep the mosque as is and give tours, but we need new facility. We need elevators, we need green things, as they say, so handicap accessible and others, So we don't have it right now here. We don't have an elevator or anything. So it is so important to have a new building. And so in this year, 2023, we are campaigning for fundraise. And we need volunteers to help. So inshallah, your name and phone numbers are available. We can call you for meeting and work together, inshallah. And then you go out of Iowa, but you did do something to Iowa, and that is to build, inshallah, this building. Do you take sugar with your tea?
Yes.
Okay.
And he likes a lot of sugar. And 7.5 teaspoons of sugar later, we sat down to watch a cassette tape of the recent history of the mosque.
Look at Cedar Rapids Islamic community. Among other things, we're going to learn some surprising facts, such as Cedar Rapids is home to the nation's oldest surviving mosque. Bet you didn't know that. In fact, it's the oldest in North America.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. السلام عليك أيها النبي. Our main goal in this mission, in this mosque, is to educate the public, about the message of Islam.
The date, June 8th, 2008. The place, Iowa, heartland of America. The event, an unprecedented catastrophic flood that destroyed more than 4,000 homes and businesses, more than 10 museums, historical places, and libraries. 7 days of rain that crippled the city of Cedar Rapids and the state of Iowa. Many Iowans, Muslims, and non-Muslims volunteered their time and efforts to help in the cleaning and the recovery of the Mother Mosque of America.
The loss is a lot, not just material size, but mentally, socially, and historically.
But you could see the turbulence that must have occurred in the basement, and tables and chairs were upside down, and a lot of the books, almost all of the books that were in the basement were laying on the ground, on the grass, with kind of a desperate effort to get them dried out. But I knew when I saw them that there was no hope for saving any of that.
This mosque is empty. We don't have Muslims because they go to the two mosques. But we need this mosque to be alive. It's a mosque, and it's the first mosque.
Yeah, no, seriously. We thought we were gonna go there and pray, meet a few people in the community. But no, Maghrib Salah consisted of 1 row and 4 people, me, Jibril, Abdul Rahim, and Hassan. So yeah, nobody really goes to this mosque anymore since there's 2 other nearby that are much bigger. So they are hoping to expand this mosque into something just a little bit bigger. So if you can donate, the link will be in the bio. And if you are around the Iowa community and are willing to help in the future projects of the masjid, shoot us a DM at the African Bloodline Instagram account. Hopefully we can have a massive impact on this masjid and soon revive it, inshallah.
Inshallah, we'll stay in touch. We need to be more involved here.
It's ringing.
Mother Mosque of America.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can't take your call now. Please record your
That's crazy.
recording. Simply hang up.
No.
Pound for further.
Wow.
It's February 15th, 1992. Redediction. What is that word? Redediction?
Rededication.
A'udhu billah, what's wrong with me?
The herbs that I have in the tea is from Jerusalem. I brought them with me when I went last year.
I actually don't feel like drinking.
Yeah,
You gotta drink now.
you are in the middle of a historical center, man.